I'm Lieutenant Whiten with the University of Northern Iowa Police Department. I've been here 30 years. Currently, I'm on second shift as a supervisor. We have jurisdiction within, certain areas of the university, within outlying areas of the university. We don't go out looking for trouble out there, but if it's there, we can help.
East of the business building, up to 23rd Street, okay, to College. This area all up here is like, so you take this whole entire area up here, that's all considered like the hill. Business building to the west, like out to Hudson Road, that's all considered the west. And then we have this area called the outer, and obviously the outer is what the outer is. That's Price Lab, Dome, McLeod, the four south buildings like is ITCC, EEE, BCS, those types of buildings.
What happened was in the 60s, they took us from security to special security, and basically what the special meant is that we had arrest powers. Okay, and that meant that everybody, once they established a standardized academy in the state of Iowa, that everybody went to it. And basically you have the powers to detain, arrest, frisk, search, seize, all that stuff, stop people, all that. Which obviously separates you from actual security because security officers can't arrest.
Currently our dispatch area in here, it's 24/7. Skip out of the way here. We have our monitors, we have numerous cameras that we can watch the parking lots and inside buildings and things like that. And those are all tape recorders. So our dispatchers kept very busy. There's room for 2 dispatchers in here. Sometimes we do need 2 dispatchers, especially during large events. We'll have a second dispatcher come in. So this is the main hub of our department. So if somebody's in here, in a chair 24/7, 365. So no matter what happens out there, they're the ones that we rely a lot on. So thank you, Daddy. And I say this is a restricted area, so there's a lot of things in there that can't be videotaped to the public.
We have 18 officers on our department from top to bottom. We have a chief, which basically is the director. We have an associate director, is like the assistant chief. We have 3 lieutenants, and then 4 officers on each shift. Bike patrol, to foot patrol, to pedestrian safety watches, to building checks, to being out at the union, and just going out and having coffee, at the union, and just interacting with people, getting people to trust, to know, that we're people to let us know, call us, tell us if there's any problems on campus. If something doesn't look right, call us and report it. We're the ones that are paid to approach people. Let us determine if something's going on. I mean, it's really that simple.
I guess there's one story that I felt very dear to my heart about. When I was in second shift, it had been 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, in the summertime. And a call come in from a concerned person that there was a baby in a car. And it was very hot, and from what they could see in the windows, it didn't look like the baby was moving. So, of course, we responded, the fire responded, the ambulance responded. I was the first officer on scene, this right here, and I simply put it to the back window. Well, you can imagine what happens when it's 130 degrees inside of a car, everything explodes, the glass, so it all come back at me. I was just a bloody mess by the time I got done. And 2 officers showed up to help me because I couldn't obviously touch the baby because I was so full of blood. Got the baby out of the car, took it under a shade tree, and they started running water and got the baby going again. The baby was actually not breathing at the point they got there. The baby she's living very happily now with her child, who's now, I believe, 3 years old. And if you can make important lives for one person out of the whole thing, the whole year, then you've done your job.